It is 2013, and the Lisbon development model is a weave of urban programs connecting civil societies along the riverbanks of the city. Citizens diagnose and create solutions with municipalities, startups, NGOs, and universities. Collective intelligence emerges across the pilots from Lisbon, Malmö, Delta, Venice, Genoa, Hamburg, and feeds public policies. After the flood, municipalities adopted what's now called libertarian municipalism and required artist collective in every decision-making process. Floating research hubs, called the floating labs, rise from the water as a mobile center for ocean restoration. Biologists, genetics, and biohackers collaborate on open-source genetic engineering to help marine species adapt. Scientists and artists share material processes with chefs, artists, and school children in co-design residencies. Tourists shift from passive sightseeing to food from the block across the city. Around this, a festival emerges. It's called the Blue Makers Festival, a design festival based on non-extracted materials. Finally, new menus and dishes are served, from tableware to stage structures. Everything here is made with local, reused materials. Participants now are also building the festival. The idea of reproducibility spreads, ready to travel to other places, like Ilha do Rato, with its oyster banks. The Blue Maker Festival springs from the riverbanks. It is a biannual event and brings together tourism, artists and researchers. After the collapse of Lobo, capitalism, private foundations such as CAM sponsor it with funds they can no longer place elsewhere. Among the floating labs in the Tigris history, we find biopigment extraction platforms near the Samuco, sourcing renovative bacteria and wild plant pigments for tiles. The oyster shell processing platform centralizes shells because now oyster drive the economy, birthing what's now called the oyster mix. The oyster shell processing platform centralizes shells. For example, tourists learn oyster shells fermentation, which help feed the sculptural platform, where they become in the end public works. And under the water ecotone platform, artists, researchers and tourists, led by Francisca Roca Gonzalez, practice deep listening in the estuary. Boats moving between platforms carry more than human communication devices, radars and mics that record, scan and translate water vibration for human awareness. At night, walkable links glow with reflecting biopigments. At the main Plaza Festival, crafts from the smaller platforms just converge. This ongoing, near eternal arts festival, where participants are now also creators. This adds economic and environmental value to the city, which is resting, fittingly, on oysters. I quite like this.